Alrighty, this video serves as a PSA that Krookodile is an absolute monster if you let it run wild. So, hey, how we doing? I'm Gur, and today we got another Yu battle. This time against my new bud Cypher. We got together for Yu battle and check him out after, because the dude's been absolutely awesome. But firstly, hope you're having a good day and enjoy the video. So, I want to do something special with this team, and as you'll see after team selection, we're rocking an all-shiny team, but he's rocking the Grafaiad, the Powdon, the Tinkaton, the Gengar, the Lucario, and the Noivern. So he's got himself some threats, pretty scary team all around. And here's a little preview of our team. Pause if you want to actually take note of anything. So, it was a cool little project, and I want to thank my friend Jody for helping me finish up the movesets on this team. But turn one here, I'm going to lead off with Earthworms. He leads off with a Powdon, and we're going to have a very standard turn one. I'm going to throw some rocks at him. In turn, he's going to give them back to me. And we're just going to make the whole place a little field of Lego. It's really uncomfortable to step on for a whole team. So the Powdon's just going to dip, and I'm looking at Jim like, well Jim, it's time to do the thing you do best, and shed tail. So in comes the Noivern, and I'm like, hell no. So I shed tail out to give my Goodra a chance to get in here and do some work. But I kind of make a little bit of a misplay here. I'm thinking my Goodra's all safe behind this substitute. And lo and behold, I forget about Infiltrator. I actually have one of these Noiverns, and I still forget about Infiltrator. So the Noivern is looking at Goodra like, oh, it's going to be a tasty snack, and my oblivious ass is like, maybe he's going to double out, I should go for Flamethrower. So the Noivern tears and becomes normal type for the Super Stab Boom Burst. And because of Infiltrator, my sub means absolutely nothing to this thing. And after his sparkly ass is done becoming normal type, he's going to drop the Draco. And we actually lived that, surprisingly. It's like, points in Goodra's favor here. Another Draco is going to drop Goodra in about a heartbeat, but not before Goodra gets to spit some flames, spit some hot burn and fire, and actually get a lot of good chip in against this Noivern. So the Draco comes in, and my guy Drippy is going back to the swamp. So the Noivern's pretty low, and I'm looking at this thing thinking I could probably bring in my Tinkaton and go for the fake out and get the KO. So Tinkaton comes in, and I'm looking at this thing like, he's in the red. Fake out's gotta kill. But he actually doubles out, and in comes the Hippo again, and the Hippo can eat a fake out, no problem. But the nice thing about Hippo coming in on that turn is he came in on the turn Sandstorm ended, so we didn't actually get another turn of sand. And, you know, we got to take a break. We got to enjoy not being buffed by the hail for another, by the sand for another 5 turns. So Nora's not looking for any trouble, and I swap back into Earthworm as he reads that and goes for a yawn. And that's a pretty nice little play, because now he's going to open up to switch into whatever he wants. And I don't want Jim to be sleeping in every single video I put up on this channel. So I'm going to bring Jim back and go back into Tinkaton, thinking that he's going to switch and not leave this thing in. So Tinkaton comes in, and this thing's got some options. It's running Life Orb, and it's got a fairly good coverage moveset. The Hippo gets the hell up out of here, and in comes Sasuke the Lucario, and this thing, kind of a threat. But you know, I'm looking at this thing like, hey, Tinkaton's got a pretty good matchup, and as I think that, gone. So I'm not looking to burn my Gigaton Hammer, and I actually clicked Play Rough on the Lucario, hoping to just get decent damage against everything and preserve my Gigaton Hammer. And with the damage that a Play Rough does to Hippo, I'm thinking Gigaton Hammer is a kill. And look at the damage, man. You gotta love Tinkaton just for Gigaton Hammer. So Nora's having herself a pretty good game here, and back in comes Sasuke Uchiha, this murderous little Lucario. So I go for the Play Rough, and oh, you love to see it. We missed the Play Rough. On the turn, the Lucario goes for Swords Dance. And I'm like, well, shit. Lucario fires off a Bullet Punch, and now he's sufficiently terrifying, and down goes Nora. Because he used Bullet Punch over Extreme Speed, I was kind of hoping he didn't have it, so I bring in my Anger Burb, hoping to get a revenge kill with Gale Wings, and he's got the speed, and well, that's a rip to my Burb. This thing's starting to chunk itself down with some Life Orb damage. I'm kind of hoping I can just get it low and live a hit with Jim, and I can fire off a Body Press and maybe take care of this thing. So I fire off Body Press, hoping that I can maybe live an E-Speed or a Bullet Punch, but he's also rocking to Close Combat. This thing's moveset was made to, like, murder this team. So, down goes Jim, and I'm thinking, alright, it's time for my last hope. I got 2 mons left, and I really gotta make some plays. So, I bring in Crocodile, the Krookodile. And this guy comes in, and I'm Scarfed Moxie.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
And you're telling me there's a chance? So, EQ goes off, down goes Lucario, and now we get a +1 Moxie boost. Moxie raises your attack every time you knock out a Pokemon, so this thing's gonna start spiraling out of control. I'm gonna Terra Ground and forget I'm a Dark type real quick as the Grafai comes in. And boom, look at that. We even look like a Ground type. So Grafai is coming in, and he fires off a Parting Shot to lower my stats and try to put a stop to this thing early. But Crocodile was already +1, and he's finna fire off another Earthquake at whatever comes in here. And now he's got his cool ass Ground Hat. So Noise Boys de Noivern comes back in, and this thing, now without his flying type, takes the Earthquake and drops like a hammer. So, you know, I'm looking pretty good here. We're Choice Scarfed into Earthquake, but we've got the Terra Earthquake for a double stab. And we're looking pretty good. Krookodile's on a roll, now sitting at +1 again after the Parting Shot. And the Gengar comes in, and to my surprise, this thing also rocking a Scarf. Thought I was done for there. So he goes for the Giga Drain, and we live it with 47. But they did my guy Gengar dirty, removing a Levitate, and Krookodile just fires off an Earthquake, and that's the end of that Gengar. So, Krookodile is looking pretty unstoppable at this moment. He's real low, but like, the Moxie boosts are starting to like stack up. So he brings back in his Tinkaton, and I'm like, oh, is he rocking Fake Out like I'm rocking Fake Out? And I'm like really hoping to not see a Fake Out here. Thankfully we don't see a Fake Out, and the Earthquake connects, and that is a dead-ass Tinkaton. I'm very sorry. But Krook's attack is now sky high due to all these Moxie boosts. And I'm thinking that Krook's just got this in the bag. So he brings back in the Grafai, and Krookodile comes in, fires off one more Earthquake, and that is the end of the match. You love to see a little Gen 5 Krookodile sweep, but it's just great to see it. And GG to Cypher for the battle. Thanks for watching, and big thanks to my opponent Cypher. Go check him out, he's doing some beautiful content. And I'm going to catch you all in the next one. If you enjoyed, drop me a comment, like, tell me what Pokemon you want to see in the next video, and I'll catch you. Peace.